Hey everyone, it's Curtis here and welcome to an On The Back Wheel video. Today I'm comparing the Kawasaki KLX300 Motard and the Kawasaki 300 Dual Sport. I've also brought my mate Rory along with me. He's been helping me ride the bikes for the last couple of days and I'm going to use opinion. This is going to be like a casual video just where we talk about what we think about the bikes, being honest. The other ones are the formal videos, it's going to be casual. Alright Rory, which one did you ride first?
First, I think I was on Motard, wasn't I, originally?
I think so, when we picked him up. I remember when we first got there, it was like, this is a fucking midget's bike.
It felt kind of strange jumping on a bike like this and putting both feet on the ground. I really thought I was on my wife's bike for a minute. Then I had to realise I was only on a 300. So it was a good zippy bike for around town, but you know, it's truly kind of like a pit bike. It's really, that's what you want to have it for on the track.
Yeah.
But on the roads, you just lax a little bit of something to get you out of the trouble you're going to get yourself into.
Yeah, like when we tried to pass the truck today. You kind of 50 cent, 5 centing. You're
struggling to push it past 72 miles an hour, get past that highway traffic. So I certainly wouldn't take this thing onto the freeway very often.
No, it was like today, like we were connecting normal roads, exit to exit kind of stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to be doing it a lot. Yeah. We tapped them out. Well, what'd you, 87 for the 87 mile an hour?
She's got a whole bunch more chutzpah, but it feels a bit looser when you get it a bit faster on the freeway.
Yeah,
even though it'll get up there real easy.
Yep.
But I mean, when you're off the road on this thing, it's just magical.
Yeah, it's much smoother. Like I said in the video for that, like we took that where it should never ever go and is designed.
I did some good hill climbs on this son of a gun.
We got on some mountain bike trails and stuff, and
oh yeah,
Rory did it.
What you wouldn't expect.
I'll put some video footage up for it, but fuck man, you wouldn't expect it. And it went down, and the only thing that happened to it was these 3 tiny scratches right here. That's it.
Yeah.
So, would you buy one?
I wouldn't buy one of these, but I'd definitely buy one of these. Especially, I mean, I could use that for just about anything. That's the kind of bike you just buy and you always have. Anyone can go on it. You always have it with you. It's a good solid bike.
I'm the same. I think that's a better all-round bike because you can go off-road, whereas this, a Motard's meant to be a hooligan bike to me. Yeah. Like, you're just meant to be doing wheelies and getting mental on it. The brakes are fucking awesome.
It'd make a good Uber Eats bike in the city.
yeah, exactly. But the brakes are really good, weren't they? Like, way better.
This thing stops on a dime.
It stops on a dime. It turns, like, if you need to turn around, it just turns around like on a 10-cent piece. It's crazy.
But you're always worried about someone driving over you. Don't feel like you're being seen by people.
No, yeah, because they're whisper quiet and you don't have the power to get out of trouble. Whereas this, if you're off-road and just doing like tarmac to connect to the off-road stuff.
Plus you can pick it up when it falls in a hole.
Yeah. That's what we found out. As you found out that. Uh-oh. Proof what you can do on road tyres, everyone. How fucking steep was that?
As I come around that edge, it's caught a groove and I couldn't. I'm holding it. Oh. Holy shit.
I got to the top up there. I don't know if you went to the left or right.
I went to the right down the ugly shit.
And I was like, I'm going to go for it, but I don't want to fucking fuck this bike.
When you come around the corner, that fucking ramp, whatever that thing
is,
it's definitely for mountain bikes.
Awesome. Well, I suppose the difference is on the road, it's obviously better.
Yeah.
It's just, it feels more planted. Yeah. The stiffer suspension, that dives on the brakes, I think. And as you said, at speed on the highway, it's a bit...
You just don't trust it. You feel exposed.
No. And like, they're pretty good for knobbies, but they're still knobbies.
Well, it sticks, but...
Like, you went through the canyons today on it. Yeah. And it was, like, you're faster than cars.
It was tough to keep up with you, strange. I certainly didn't keep up with that bloody Monaro. He kept up with me. Right?
Yeah. A bit more grunt though. I didn't notice any heat on them whatsoever.
No. I wish they were warmer with this bloody cold wind.
Yeah,
what happened to it? Southern California.
I came here and it's cloudy, it's windy as fuck and cold. Well, it's not raining today, that's a positive.
But worth it to be on these two.
Yeah, it was good. What else you got to say about it? Anything?
Nah, that's about it.
So you buy that one, not that one.
Yeah, I definitely give this one. I think it's worth the value.
It's like
this
$5.5
guy just
grand.
needs too much. Yeah, you'd have to.
You really got to work
missing
it.
that little bit of punch when you want to hit the throttle.
Yeah, that hooligan, that street bike factor, I think.
Getting this fella up is a bit tough.
It doesn't get up. Maybe if you're a trials bike rider from somewhere crazy and you
did a bike more harm doing that.
it's not what it's made for. You're wasting your time. Like this, at least if you're going over crests or something, you can do wheelies and have fun and do jumps.
Big problem is I'm 6'1" and 200 pounds, so I think I'm just a little bit too heavy for a bike like this. I feel like
Then you got your gear on. You're probably 210.
Whereas this one, I feel like it really throws me about a bit more. Suspension seems to.
Yep.
I feel more solid on this, but.
And it's got the shorter gearing. I didn't really notice it on the street, except off-road I noticed it. Otherwise, only if you're riding back to back would you ever notice there's a difference, kind of thing.
Nah.
Even then, you wouldn't really.
Let's
Fuel economy was a bit shit the first day.
Yeah, for 2 gallons, you don't really get too much out of them.
Need bigger tanks.
I think we got more time out of them on the hill than we did on the highway. This one gassed its tank pretty quick.
On the highway, it did.
Yeah.
Today
on
you
the
were about
highway,
5
it didn't
miles.
do too well. And
Yeah.
I was riding it easy compared to you. So this one sucked for the juice. It could have used a little
Shorter
bit bigger
gearing.
tank.
Yeah, it could use 3 gallons, I reckon, at least, which would be perfect.
You're not going to trust this one for a big long ride up in the hills. You're always going to worry that you're going to run out of gas and not be able to get back.
Yep, yeah, that was a concern yesterday. We were like, fuck, we've been riding on reserve a while, must have been close.
We were on the hill at 9, we got back at 1, and we were worried about whether we'd get back.
Yeah, and that was only 80 something miles.
Yeah.
And it was nearly empty. Like, was it 2 gallon? It was 1.86 or something like that. So that's
but when we were
not much
off-road,
further.
both of these ran at the exact same time.
Yes,
But
that's
on the
true.
road,
On the road, they were
twice as fast. As
a little bit faster. Yeah. One thing I say about this, it's low to the ground. Like if you're a short person, that would suit.
Very easy to get it on and off.
Yeah, it's short. It's short. Like you.
As I said, my wife would love to ride this.
Oh,
It's
easily
a
could.
Learn a bike for your missus.
Put your 2 feet down, no issues at all.
It's a bike you can keep up with the kids without getting yourself in trouble.
That's true as well. It's true. It's not as wild as what
my
you're
kids
for.
ride, so.
Not like you're 426 or something where you got to worry about riding it. All right, I think that's about it. We've got to drop these bikes back. Got about an hour ride, and they've got to give them a wash because they're a bit.
We have to hide the dirt.
Hide the dirt with the scrubbing brush. All right, that's it then. Check out the other 2 videos that done did separate reviews for each bike, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.